Let's come together now with a deep, elevated, holy breath in unison. Deep breath through your nose. Exhaling forcefully through your mouth. Feeling your breath. Connecting with your body. Feel its energy, its pulsation, its vibration. Next in-breath, drop your shoulders, letting go, releasing, dropping your shoulders, dropping more fully into your body, becoming deeply rooted and fully grounded into Mother Earth's fifth dimensional crystalline grid of comprehensive divine love and her fifth dimensional record keeper crystals. You're out in nature, at the shoreline of an ocean, a lake or a river, walking along the shoreline, feeling the water beneath your feet, feeling the sunshine on your face, breathing in the salty air. Finding a place to sit now at the water's edge, on the warm sand, or maybe a warm rock that's been heated by the sun, or the base of a tree, with your toes still touching the water. Connecting your heart with the sacred heart of Mother Earth. Feeling your hearts beat as one. Pulsating in unison. And connecting our hearts with the sacred heart of every person on this planet. Connecting our heart and mind with the heart and mind of our Mother, Father God. Visualizing now, intending that your Hara line, a crystalline line of light from our Father, Mother God, through our being at the deepest dimensional level into the crystalline core of the Sacred Heart of Mother Earth. Visualize your Hara line, straight, strong, and bright. Connecting heaven and earth. Light your candle Page 156, our prayer call, our candle lighting. Blessed flame, come forth now. We call upon Saint Germain, Lady Portia, Archangel Zadkiel, Lady Amethyst, and the beings of light from the seventh ray. We call upon the company of heaven, the cosmic beings from the grand central sun, the beings of light from the realms of illumined truth, the violet star angels, and our personal team of guides and angels. May the light we invoke today ignite our inner fire, empowering and illuminating our path with passion, creativity, and insight as we co-create the new earth. We ask that this be the spark to set all life free. And so it is. In God's most holy name, I am. Om. We call upon Archangel Michael and Saint Germain. We ask that you reaffirm and strengthen the ring of white lightning around our entire energetic being, around our space, home, and property, around our family, friends, and loved ones, around our animal companions, and around our sweet earth and our life upon her. Fill this divine protection with the fifth dimensional crystalline solar violet flame and cut free anything not of the light. Enhance this divine protection with every elevated holy breath we take. And seal this divine protection now around the new earth and our life upon her. It is done, it is done, it is done. Let's now connect in consciousness at the violet star, fifth dimensional pyramid of power. Taking our seats in our amethyst crystal chairs, forming a circle around the amethyst crystal table. Let's now connect in consciousness with every other prayer group, Lightworker group, and all those serving the light, enhancing their work, and they enhancing ours. Forming a beautiful grid and matrix of love around our planet. Imagine you're viewing our beautiful blue planet from space, seeing it engulfed with all the different color rays and frequencies from the beings of light, engulfed in all the colors and swirls, the luminescent, effervescent light. So feel in your heart now the support that we, all of us, individually and collectively, are receiving every moment. Support from legions of light, galaxies beyond galaxies. Flooding our planet with immense love and light daily and hourly, minute by minute. Feel this now. Feel the support that they are providing to each of us, you and I. And in this sacred space, in this portal, connect with them. Ask them for clarity, guidance, direction, anything you might need. Ask that it be provided for you sometime today. When you make that space to listen, it will all come through. Bring your consciousness now back into your body. And let's begin now with page 33, our Declaration of Independence. I am a violet star, guardian of the flame, God's greatest gift, purging the earth from eons of lifetimes, ours and others, no need to blame. I am a violet star, bringing forth higher power, defeating fear, dispelling delusions, breaking barriers, holding heart confidence. Love is the answer. I am a violet star, collectively in oneness, accepting of others with compassion and kindness as our journeys unwind, discovering the dream that lies within. I am a violet star, contributing my gifts to grace all mankind that knows no bounds, to cleanse and restore like never before, bestowing freedom and wholeness. I am a violet star, transmuting relentlessly with my flaming wand, healing humanity, personally and collectively, attaining self-mastery and higher consciousness. I am a violet star, shining brighter, illuminating the way, claiming my power, ascending to new heights with a violet flame, manifesting victory for all. I am a violet star, a son and daughter of Saint Germain. Page 0, sections 1, 2, 5, and 6. I am my I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother, God, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. In loving gratitude, I breathe my life force. My I am presence consecrates every thought, word, feeling, and action I express throughout this day with light and love, in appreciation for my gift of life, and so it is. I am asking my I am presence to take control of my thoughts, feelings, words, and actions, to guide me to my highest divine potential, and to blaze the violet flame of God's infinite perfection in, through, and around everything I have ever done that conflicts with divine love. I am vibrationally anchored to the geomagnetic and electromagnetic fields of this planet. I am intending my internal Schumann resonance and the Schumann resonance of my home and property be directly connected to the Earth's highest Schumann resonance in Chile, to whatever degree is optimal for my evolution and in whatever time frame is optimal. I leave it up to Spirit to adjust the direct connection in whatever way is optimal for our life on earth, so be it. Page 62, Lady Hope. Afterwards, we'll sit in her energy for a minute. I call upon the compassionate Lady Hope, Archangel of the Fourth Ray. I will portray hope and inspiration in my manner, speech, and actions. I will give loving assistance where needed. I will gently inspire and encourage where there is despair. I will speak words of hope so all may hear. By my very presence, I will bring comfort, and I will leave in my wake an aura of peace and beauty. Page 192. I am healing through the power of infinite transmutation. This healing activity is stated in the first person so that every person's I am presence will deliberately participate on a conscious level. I am sitting comfortably in my chair with my spine as straight as possible and my arms and legs uncrossed, making me an open conduit for the activity of healing light. My I am presence, my silent watcher, and my fifth dimensional body elemental now take command of my earthly bodies and this powerful healing process. I am my I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother God. I am also one with the I am presence of every person on earth. The healing I am invoking for myself this day, I am also invoking on behalf of humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. I know this activity of healing is being God victoriously accomplished through each person's I am presence, in perfect alignment with each one's divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. With every in-breath, I take. My Father, Mother God, now breathe into my breath from the very core of creation, brand new solar frequencies of the fifth dimensional emerald green and violet flame of healing through the power of infinite transmutation. With my every out-breath, this sacred emerald green and violet flame flows through the mighty transformer formed by the unified heart flames of lightworkers around the world. Now this sacred fire flows into the center of the planet, where it is secured in the newly ascended solar heart flame of Mother Earth. Once Mother Earth assimilates this sacred fire of solar healing, she joyously breathes it out through her fifth dimensional crystalline grid system of comprehensive divine love. This exquisite healing light now blesses and heals all life evolving on this sweet earth, the maximum that cosmic law will allow. In deep gratitude, every particle and wave of life on this planet begins to experience with wonder and awe this brand new solar frequency of God's healing light. Now I continue focusing on my holy breath, and I clearly see that with every breath, I am magnetizing into my heart flame and projecting into the heart flame of Mother Earth higher and higher solar frequencies of the emerald green and violet flame of healing through the power of infinite transmutation. Every person's I Am presence is now standing in readiness to participate in the maximum healing that we are capable of receiving within our earthly bodies. Under the guidance of my I Am presence, my silent watcher, and my fifth dimensional body elemental, the emerald green and violet flame of solar healing begins to permeate every facet of my earthly bodies. This sacred fire penetrates into the core of purity in every electron of my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies in preparation for the life-transforming divine healing that will now take place in these vehicles. With deep concentration, I visualize the emerald green and violet flame of solar healing as my I Am presence, my silent watcher, and my fifth dimensional body elemental now command this sacred fire to heal, cleanse, rejuvenate, restore, renew, resurrect, and transfigure the various systems in my body temple. As I focus on my holy breath, my healing process begins. The emerald green and violet flame expands through my physical brain structure, my spinal cord, my nervous system, my chakra system, my acupuncture points, and my corresponding meridians. The healing light removes every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind in these systems. This is increasing my ability to think, to comprehend, and to use my creative faculties of thought and feeling to co-create the infinite perfection of the fifth dimensional crystalline solar new earth. Next, the healing flame flows into my eyes, instantaneously removing every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind. This healing flame is restoring my eyes to perfect sight, allowing me to see with new eyes and to recognize truth and perfection in all life. The emerald green and violet flame now flows into my ears, instantaneously removing every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind. My ears are restored to perfect hearing, allowing me to hear with new ears the intuitive inner voice of my I Am presence and the music of the spheres. This healing flame now flows into my nostrils, sinuses, respiratory system, lungs, larynx, vocal cords, trachea, bronchial tubes, and every function of my voice and breathing apparatus. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed. My breathing is enhanced, and I am able to breathe the maximum frequency of God's prana and life force with every single newly balanced and elevated holy breath I take. I am now blessed with the breath of the Holy Spirit, and I am empowered to speak with the tongues of angels. Next, the emerald green and violet flame flows into my mouth, teeth, gums, tongue, esophagus, stomach, liver, gallbladder, small intestines, ileocecal valve, large intestines, appendix, colon, kidneys, bladder, and every aspect of my digestive and elimination systems. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed. The healing flame is restoring all of these aspects of my digestive and elimination systems to vibrant health, thus allowing me to purify my body and to assimilate my food and beverages perfectly. Now the healing flame flows into my spiritual brain centers, my pineal, pituitary, and hypothalamus glands, and the ganglionic centers at the base of my brain. The emerald green and violet flame now flows into the remainder of my endocrine system, my thyroid, thymus, pancreas, spleen, adrenal glands, gonads, and all of the other glands associated with this ductless system. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed, and all of these aspects of my endocrine system are restored to perfect balance and function. The healing flame now flows through the various facets of my circulatory system. First, it flows through my lymph nodes and lymphatic fluid, then into the muscle of my heart, and through the chambers, valves, veins, arteries, and capillaries. The emerald green and violet flame now flows through my red and white blood cells and my bone marrow. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed from my circulatory system. This is increasing my ability to feel and to use my creative faculties of feeling in heart-based ways that express divine love, oneness, and reverence for all life. Now the emerald green and violet flame of healing flows into my reproductive system, my female or male organs. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed. The healing flame restores every aspect of my reproductive system to its perfect function for this stage of my life. This allows me to hold a sacred space either for myself or for anyone else who is destined to bring in the children of the new earth. This healing flame is creating a chalice of light in every mother and father, a holy grail through which these precious children will be born. The transfigured reproductive system in every parent will enable the I Am presence of the incoming children to create perfect vehicles through which they will assist in co-creating the solar new earth. Next, the healing flame flows into my skeletal and my muscular systems, my bones, muscles, joints, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, fat cells, and connective tissue. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed. The emerald green and violet flame of healing restores every aspect of these systems, empowering me with strength, vitality, and eternal youth. Now this healing flame flows through my skin, hair, nails, and every remaining facet of my physical body. Instantaneously, every trace of disease or imbalance of any kind is removed. As the healing flame purges every remaining trace of contamination or disease in my earthly bodies, my I Am presence is able to greatly accelerate my transfiguration into the immaculate concept of my fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light bodies of vibrant health, eternal youth, radiant beauty, and infinite perfection. Now, with the new solar emerald green and violet flame of healing, through the power of the infinite transmutation pulsating in every electron of my earthly bodies and the earthly bodies of all humanity, I ask my Father, Mother God, and the legions of light associated with this sacred fire to blaze it through the entire elemental kingdom and the physical, etheric, mental, and emotional strata of Mother Earth. I know and accept that this healing activity of the emerald green and violet flame is being God victoriously accomplished with every breath I take. The divine solar templates for the fifth dimensional crystalline solar light bodies for humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth have now been formed and will be amplified with every single day with every breath I take by my Father, Mother God, through Mother Earth's fifth dimensional crystalline solar grid of comprehensive divine love. For this I am eternally grateful. And so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. Visualize yourself and the planet immersed in the emerald green and violet flame. On page 193, we'll do the invocation and the mantra. My daily violet flame invocation. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. Together we invoke the violet flame with the power and might of 1,000 suns to transmute back into light every thought, feeling, word, action, memory, and belief humanity has ever misqualified in any time frame or dimension, both known and unknown, and so it is. Violet flame mantra. Transmute, transmute by the violet fire, all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone, that causes love the sacred tone. Transmute, transmute by the violet fire, all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone, that causes love the sacred tone. Transmute, transmute by the violet fire, all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone, that causes love the sacred tone. And so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. And in the book, The Violet Flame, A Game Changer, pages 35, 36, 39, and 40. Once each, visualize the words we speak. I am the pulse of the violet flame flowing through my veins. I am the beat of the violet flame drumming in my heart. I am the glimmer of the violet flame twinkling in my eyes. I am the buzzing of the violet flame, vibrating in my ears. I am the throbbing of the violet flame, opening my crown. I am the spark of the violet flame, igniting my passions. I am the glow of the violet flame, radiating my beauty. I am the flicker of the violet flame, scintillating my senses. I am the flare of the violet flame, inspiring my gifts. I am the ashes of the violet flame, returning me to source. Violet flame, mend the wounds. Violet flame, extract the pain. Violet flame, unchain all burdens. Violet flame, balance the karma. Violet flame, extinguish my fears. Violet flame, alter my afflictions. Violet flame, singe my sorrows. Violet flame, incinerate the anger. Violet flame, char the grief. Violet flame, transform my being. Violet flame, ignite the grace of God. Violet flame, impart higher consciousness. Violet flame, entrust me with your power. Violet flame, expand my compassionate heart. Violet flame, embellish me with joy and gratitude, welcoming oneness among the kingdoms on earth. Page 39 and 40. Violet flame, calling forth your worth to bring about a resounding rebirth for this great country and beyond, restoring freedom to me and all mankind. Violet flame, incinerate the dirt and grime, transmuting from this and all lifetimes anything less than the will of the divine, vibrating the electrons faster all the time. Violet flame, you are spiritual fire, igniting my passions and desires, bursting my unique gifts like a bonfire, rejoicing and hearing an angel choir. Violet flame, you are the freedom flame, call forth its name to transmute away. Violet flame, you are God's greatest gift, call forth its name to enlighten and lift. Violet flame, you are divine alchemy, call forth its name to cleanse magically. Violet flame, you are from heaven above, bestowing us in God's power and love. Violet flame, ignite the connection by amplifying ethereal communication with guides, higher self, and the mighty one, awakening the soul's blueprint within the great central sun. And our closing prayer, page 152. Sealed in the violet flame of cosmic forgiveness, I send forth my gratitude to the beloved presence of God, I am, in me and in all humanity, to the great host of ascended masters, the cosmic beings, the angelic host, and the elemental kingdom who has served all life this day. I offer you the cup of my consciousness as a holy grail, through which the light of creation will flow to fulfill the divine plan for planet Earth. Beloved Father, Mother God, from this moment forth, with every breath I take, empower me with the ability to radiate the love of my I Am presence to every particle and wave of life belonging to or serving the earth at this time. I realize the oneness of all life, and in deep humility I bow before the light of the cosmos as I serve as a pulsation of light in the body of the Supreme Source I am. And so it is, for I have decreed in God's most holy name I am. Extinguish your candle. Thank you for your participation. You are a powerful force of co-creation. God bless.